It is easy to point a finger when an accident occurs. But what happens when you become a statistic? When you either cause the accident or end up being involved in one? What are the common mistakes that we make? What makes you a killer driver? The driver, just one of the many stakeholders responsible for road safety. Yet, in some cases, the main culprits behind accidents have gone unpunished. The drivers who caused them are still unknown. Lives lost, destinies altered, simply because caution remains a preserve of a few. And road carnage is an ever-present risk. It has been said Kenyans are quite likely to die in an accident, with road carnage remaining a leading cause of deaths nationwide. A look at the roundabout in the city and one thing becomes apparent. Not all are familiar with the road rules and regulations. In February this year, the traffic department issued a warning saying that there was a proliferation of fake driving licenses, meaning more and more people driving were not fit to be on the roads in the first place. But this is not the only cause of accidents.
A driver who is speeding, rarely when he comes across an accident, he cannot really help himself. The vehicles are not in condition. They have not been inspected for so long.
But pedestrians also have a role to play, and many contribute in turning your ordinary, everyday driver into a killer behind the steering. In Meru, these trucks loaded with miraa are speeding. In essence, they put money before safety. Before life. But then comes this man, and before long the dangers become apparent. On Nairobi's Thika Road, the police are on a crackdown in an attempt to control menace driving. These public service vehicles forcibly make their way through traffic, and luckily these officers are on hand to avert a possible crisis on the road. And in the central business district, this matatu was in a tight spot. The driver was caught while trying to take a shortcut and caused a sort of snarl up in the process. There is the danger of driving while using phones. It has now been discovered that driving while using a phone is even more distracting. The same study reported that motorists who are engaged in cell phone conversations while driving are less capable of controlling their vehicles than drunk drivers with blood alcohol levels exceeding 0.08. After long distances, drivers tend to push themselves beyond limits, so much so they doze off at the wheel. All these are characteristics that could easily lead to death. The truth of the matter is that a killer driver is one who does not comply with the rules and regulations, thereby posing a risk to not just themselves, but to those around them. Now, any road network is designed to get you from point A to Z. What you do between the B and the Y largely determines how and when you get there. One thing is for sure, when you're on the road, it's never about you, so pay attention to everything so that in the end, you will be safe and stay safe. Willis Raburu, Citizen TV, Nairobi.